Jaxson Dart, though, I mean, yes, they took the loss. But if you're a Giants fan, I was just talking to Steve Phillips about this off camera.
Yeah.
He's a Giants fan. He's like, now we have hope. But
totally,
you see the good and the bad when you come to a rookie quarterback, right?
You mentioned the hope. I mean, the man is electric. He's completely sparked the team. They walk in today, and they just put it on Denver, which is a great defensive unit. It's fun, but there's moments where you want him to kind of thread the needle. Instead of being this crazy warrior, understand the situation. Listen, it's 3rd and 5. Take the sack here. I know you don't want to. I know you're fighting, but you're up 10. If you don't throw this pick, you're punting down the field, and they got to go 2 scores. Instead, they're already in scoring distance. They go down, and it was a huge spark. So that's why I say take the good with the bad, is if you can bottle this guy up right here, the guy that's diving for the goal lines. He's going nuts on the side. I mean, look at him here, just screaming. I'm not going to read his lips. Okay, if you can bottle that up.
Yeah.
And as he matures more in this league, kind of thread the needle of, okay, when to be the raw guy and when to be, the chess master where, hey, I can't throw a pick here. I can take a sack. We'll kill another 40 seconds, but I got to understand the game situation. The man threw for 283 yards today, but also had under 50% completion rate. So if you're a Giants fan right now, unbelievable what's going on. I mean, he's brought life to this team.
Between him and Scadaboo, it's like, here we go. The bros have taken over.
It's awesome to watch. It's fun.
The offense is really, you've talked about how bad their defense is, but the offense has carried them. And now you got CeeDee back, Pickens. You mentioned it. They look unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Pickens is bought in. The dynamic duo of CeeDee Lamb and Pickens is going to continue to grow this year. Dak's playing at a high level. It's just fun to watch. And I would say that they're right up there as one of the best 1-2s in the league. You look at this catch from Pickens here, Jay, it doesn't get more difficult than this. He holds the red line. His body goes limp so he can stay in bounds, fully extended over the shoulder. Unbelievable.
So good.
CeeDee Lamb, again, we saw this earlier, big play. I mean, he's trotting. He's got guys running into each other. He's obviously one of the best receivers in the league. But what I'll say frees both these guys up has been the addition of Javonte Williams. The man rushed for 116 today, averaged over 6 yards per carry. The jump cut there, phenomenal. And why I say frees them up is when you have 2 great receivers, teams can maybe, okay, we'll play very soft coverage, put both safeties high, and try and keep everything underneath. You do that, Javonte's going to run all over you. So if you're a Cowboys fan right now, your offense has been getting better and better every week. Dak Prescott looks the most comfortable he's been. The run game, the offensive line looks great. And if CeeDee and George Pickens stay healthy, look out. This offense is just a joy to watch. And their defense looked better today. They look better. I still don't think it was a legitimate, they're a legit unit yet. But if they can just get mediocre consistently, this Cowboys team with this offense is very special.
Remember that, Cowboys fans. Just get mediocre.
Defensively,
just get mediocre. McCaffrey, vintage McCaffrey. Bijan, maybe we expected a little more. Why did he get so bottled up on Sunday night?
You got to tip your cap to Robert Saleh and this defense. I'll be honest, coming into today, they both have the crazy yards per scrimmage, but a lot of McCaffrey has been receiving. And it was flipped today, and to me, I thought maybe there was going to be a passing of the torch of, hey, Bijan's the new big back in town, and there is absolutely not a passing of the torch. This was an inspiring performance by a very banged-up 49ers defense. To be able to hold Bijan to 2.9 yards per carry, again, I know he had a lot of receiving yards as well, but they stopped the run today. And then on the flip side, McCaffrey, this offensive line, Kittle coming back and blocking, they ran wild. $129 on the ground, and there's 72. You said it. McCaffrey had 201 and 2 tutties. Jay, he was just a special football player tonight. He made a ton of people miss. He was on a mission. Again, I walked into this thing thinking to myself, hey, this might be the passing of the torch for Bijan.
Yeah.
He's kind of now the guy. And CMC is like, no. You've done great so far, but I'm still the guy around here. But if I can loop back, Jay, I do want to say that I think it's a pretty cool moment when you can lose Fred Warner, when you can lose Nick Bosa earlier, and you can come together as a group of men and put that type of dynamic defensive performance against a runner like Bijan. It just says a lot about the culture, the coaches, guys being bought in. I love that stuff. I got it. As much as I don't love the Niners.
I was going to say, you're saying all these great things about a team you don't really love.
Yeah, Jay.
That says a lot about the team.
I thought it was a very special defensive performance tonight for the Niners.
Colts, ladies and gentlemen, are 6-1. Wow. Chiefs are 4-3, and they've got Rashee Rice back. Are either of those two teams your favorite team, your number one team in the AFC right now?
Yeah, and I love the Colts. I love the new Indiana Jones. I mean, they're awesome. Like you said, 6-1, and then they have a weak schedule upcoming, in my opinion. But if you ask for my number one team, take the records out of it. It's the Kansas City Chiefs right now. And we talked about Rashee Rice. You know, he had 10 targets, and what that did was create openings for a lot of other guys. And there are a ton of explosive plays. 6 other guys outside of Rashee Rice had a catch of 15 yards or more. I mean, you saw Kelsey here. Again, a little slip screen action. They're faking this. It just looked like Noah Gray's getting in on it. We're going to see Tyquan Thornton here on a big play. This is what happens when the Chiefs are really rolling. You get your big guy, your number one targeted man, which is Rashee Rice. He gets 10 targets today. He snags 7 of those things. And now Andy Reid gets in his bag of tricks. Mahomes feels extremely comfortable, and it's like, hey, if we're going to focus, or if they are going to focus on Rashee, we have all these other weapons and gadgets and plays, and you saw it today with the explosive plays. I'll say this, if you're a defensive coordinator right now prepping for this team, okay, so what are you going to do, take away Rashee Rice? Okay, we'll give you Xavier Worthy with his speed over the top. Okay, we'll give you Hollywood Brown. People don't even mention Travis Kelce.
Right, exactly. It's hilarious to think about.
Yes, then you have the gadget guys, the Noah Grays, the Thorntons. Like, Juju had a bunch of catches today. This team is they're just loaded at that position, and they look like they're having fun again. The NFL needs to look out.
Well, and one of the most creative offensive minds of all time, and Andy Reid kind of orchestrating all of it. He must just be loving every bit of it. You guys are going to love, you viewers. We love our doubleheader on Monday night. Look at this doubleheader.
Good games.
This is fun.
Good games.
You got Baker against your Lions.
Yeah.
What are you thinking in this one?
Baker's kind of had their number a little bit. I think he's going to sling it around. I think this is actually going to be a very, very great game to watch. I do like the Lions, but I think it's going to be very close.
And then Seattle sports fans are going to be out of their minds. You got a Game 7 against the Blue Jays early, and then you got the Seahawks host of the Texans.
Yeah, I'm expecting a defensive grind there. 2 very good defenses. I like my Hawks in this one, but you never know. You never know.
A couple of defensive head coaches.